Congress ripped into the VA in a very professional manner. And this is something I really want everyone to pay close attention to because it's extremely important. Now, after you watch the VA's response, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on this. So here we are. We're at the Committee on Disability Assistance. It's talking about CMP exams and the VA this and the VA that. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Almost every hearing, I make the same comment. I'm frustrated with your testimony. I'm not sure you're testifying for Congress. You may be testifying for those people watching the video. Always give us a very rosy picture about where we stand. I always like to, you always tell us your inputs, never the outputs. And you mentioned 96.9%, I think, approval rating for the program, if I caught it correctly. So my first question to you, Mr. London, is why are we holding this hearing?
Okay, so let me break down what he's saying. So first, his approval rating was actually 92%. The approval rating that the VA keeps telling everyone about how good of a job they're doing. The VA testified that 92% approval rating was for CMP exams. It wasn't. It's for many things, but they testified that. The 96 or 97% approval rating was for completed DBQs by the CMP exam vendor. So that's what's going on right now. And so far in this hearing, the VA has basically been saying, hey, everything is amazing. We're doing all this great stuff. We're making strides. We're doing this. We're doing that, yada, yada, yada. And that's the questions being asked. It's like, okay, well, what's the output, right? Because I know and veterans know CMP exams are absolute dog water. It's the worst part of the process, are CMP exams. Bar none, above everything else, a bad CMP exam will crush your claim. And so that's what the question's getting asked. So let's go ahead and hear the VA response on this one.
Thank you very much for the question. And again, I share your frustration as well. And even though we're at 97% for quality, I'm not satisfied. And that's why
let me know below in the comments if you think the VA is at a 97% for quality when it comes to CMP exams. That's what this conversation is about.
we work tirelessly with the vendors to ensure that we can increase the accuracy of everything that we do. So while we may be at 97%, not resting there, well, we want to get to 98, we want to get to 99, may not get to perfection, but we're going to make sure that every veteran gets a fair and accurate examination when they come to our program for assistance.
I would have answered that question. We're looking at the 3% that you're not getting. So my first question has to do with the increase in cost. By my calculation, the increase in cost.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it there because it's gonna get real boring here very fast. Seriously, do you believe the VA has a 97% quality rating when it comes to CMP exams, contracted CMP exams? I don't think so at all. I can tell you just from my experience on CMP examiners, I had a horrible examiner, completely missed evidence. I had to do a higher level review and get that corrected. And I saw that examiner twice, and both times that examiner was horrible. Both times that was over a 1 year span, about a 1.5 year span. So clearly nothing's happening to push that examiner aside. I don't know, man. It's just the VA. I'm so tired of hearing the VA saying that they're doing more benefits for more veterans than ever before, yada, 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 this and that. But that does not take away the bad. Finally, someone's asking a tough question in Congress here or at this committee. I'm going to keep watching it. And yeah, more videos to come.